Oh my god.
Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here, and this is just party games on Hypixel with Skade.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay.
We speak English. Don't worry.
This?
Okay, so this is the same one we played in the last round. So again, just avoid the cannonball.
Okay.
I'm bad at this game.
It reminds me of the Fall Guys game.
I only remember how to play because I've just played so many rounds with Rosie. Rosie is really good at party games.
Rosie really is good at party games.
I'm blue.
Hello, I'm not getting near you because knowing you, you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just taking off the video, okay?
No, I fell in the hole.
The entire lobby is dead.
I fell in the hole.
I got him, Blue! I got Evan.
You came in. You're in first or second. Yeah, you won.
I won! Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go. Woo!
Oh, okay. This is
Take
my
that,
man.
Mom and Dad.
Oh,
Okay,
Said
so
I'd
I love
never
this
win.
one. If you say
So for this
anything against
one-
it, I will find you.
So this one, Blue, is basically you have to stand on the red platform, but people are constantly trying to knock you off it. So you need to stay on it as long as possible.
What's a fish do?
Yeah.
Fuck! Come
You
here,
have to hit people
Blue!
with it. It knocks people off. So
Come here, Blue!
essentially, hang on, can I just, Dan, one sec.
Hold on,
So
please
Blue-
let him explain. I
So
don't
you
know what I'm
stand
doing.
on the platform as long as you can. You have to hit people with the fish to knock them off. So you're trying to stay
Okay.
on the platform to get as many points as possible.
Okay.
Dan is.
Hi.
Very much targeting me. I see that.
Yes, I do this.
I'll just stay here.
Blue,
I'm tired
just
of
trying to
fighting.
help you out. Just jump, Blue, okay?
No,
I'm trying to help
I
you.
literally will just stay here.
Hi.
It's not fun for me. So
I
I'll
got
just stay here.
Dan. I got you, Dan.
Come here, Evan!
I'm just gonna go for you, Dan.
As fun as being targeted sounds, it really just is.
Are you playing We're not playing Hypixel.
Oh, we are.
He is, and he's being mean, Mom.
She can't hear you. Remember, I wear headphones, Blue.
Will you tell her
I'm
what
on
I
this-
said?
I'll just give her the headphones for a moment. Here you go.
There
She's
we
not
go.
behind me anymore. She goes
Easy.
behind me for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on Devon for a few moments so I can start my stream, okay?
Okay.
Oh, this game. Oh, this is.
He's
this
saying
is a
hello.
game.
This is Dan.
Okay.
This is
So
a
this
game.
one. So for this one, Blue, you need
this
to make.
is fun.
You need to stand under cover. So you need to quickly get under a wooden slab
Okay.
before snowball fall. Yeah.
Okay.
So the round gets progressively harder because there'll be less and less wooden slabs. So and there'll be a lower time limit too. So just keep your wits about you.
Keep my wits about.
As a warning too,
Really?
in one of the later rounds, PvP will be enabled, so people can start hitting you out of cover. So just be careful of that. It'll tell you when it is, but just keep an eye out. I think it's wave 10 if you get that far without dying. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you died.
Yeah.
Oh well,
my
at
big
least you
booty
weren't.
stuck out.
At least you weren't targeted this round.
I just
That's
made it. Oh my
True. How
Can't
many
get one person.
theoretically can stand under one?
I think it's as many. I think it's
There's
infinite.
no
like I think
collision
it.
in 1.8, so theoretically.
Yeah, infinite.
Yeah, I don't
infinite.
think there's entity
Yeah.
cramming in this, so...
As
no
many
collision.
as it takes for the game to crash. So I
Oh,
assume
okay.
like thousands.
I didn't know, so I
Well,
still
there's
a bit.
like a set size
Fair
for the
enough.
lobby, so.
Yeah, no. So next time, yeah, but it's not like as
Okay.
as
I was
as
afraid
Steel
I'd
said-
push someone out. I didn't want to do that.
Here's PvP. So because the server is 1.8, as
No,
Steel
I
says,
actually-
there's no... Yes,
I actually opened my menu.
I killed 3 at once. Because the
I'm
game
gonna
is
kill you at once.
Do
Fair
it.
enough.
do it.
Because it's 1.8 though, yeah, like there's no collision, so you won't get like pushed out basically unless PvP's
Okay,
on.
well, I didn't know.
No, I know it's fine. It's a 1.8 server. It wouldn't. It's not. And if you're, and we're always playing 1.9 or above where collision is enabled, so it's an understandable thing. Nobody would expect you to know that for the first time playing.
I would expect you to know that for the first time.
GG. Oh, I came second. I'll take that. I'll take a cheeky second.
3-star lead. There we go.
All right. Okay. So for this one, Blue, there's going to be a big canvas either to your left or right, depending on which way you want to look. You have to recreate the image. You'll be given 9 blocks. You have to right-click them in the correct places. So you'll see end stone is on the bottom left corner. You have to right-click the bottom left corner on your canvas in front of you.
Okay.
With the correct block. And you have to try and complete the thing in the shortest amount of time possible.
Has it started?
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
So steel's already finished because steel is quick.
wait, where's
and
the
then-
template we're looking at? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think it's a skill sheet.
It takes a bit of like it takes a few games to kind of be, get speedy at it like that, It's quite a tricky one.
Oh,
This game triggered my anxiety for like no reason in particular. This was like the least intense game.
If you wanna correct any that you've misplaced, just right click with a new block that is.
Oh,
that
that's
is
what I
that one.
couldn't figure out how to do.
Yeah, I looked across and I saw. So for next time, so for this one, you need to dig with the tools you're given, and you have to dig down. And basically, it's a question of getting down there as quickly as possible. So it's like a test of how quickly you can switch between your tools, from pickaxe to axe to shovel, depending on what block you're mining. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You'll have definitely played this one before.
I think I've played this one before. I don't know.
Oh no, did you get kicked? I think Blue's internet must have gone out. She's gone quiet and she's been kicked from the game.
There we go.
GG. We have to reach the cake too? That's dumb. I wouldn't
we
have
got
known
the
that.
same. No.
Oh.
No, it's just when you touch the floor.
Oh.
We got the same exact score.
Wait, we did? Oh, nice.
Yeah, we both got 76.
Oh, that sucks it gave you second, though. Oh, well.
Yeah, gave me second.
That's all good. Still ahead of me overall.
welcome back, Blue.
Welcome back, Blue. Oh, no.
No, I wasn't blue. I think that was a new player.
Oh.
Oh. They must be so confused. Oh, it's Boomy. Hi, Boomy.
Wagwan. Oh,
What was she saying?
Wagwan, my brother.
Just so you
Oh, yo, what you
know, I am recording.
Yeah. What you saying, blood? Yeah, you come down the wrong ends. Yeah, it's Christmas and that. I got me jingle bells.
Man,
don't
them
know.
can't wait to get that new Link's Africa set.
That's exactly. That's literally exactly what you get as well. I get them every year from somebody.
You know what? I actually didn't get a single can of Links last year.
Really?
Really. I was
Oh my
really
god.
surprised.
Yeah.
It's first time for everything, I suppose.
I got one. It wasn't a Lynx Africa, but it was a Lynx. I don't remember which one it was though. Like a family friend. You gotta love it.
This game has an insane amount of lag spikes.
Yeah, it really does.
Like it just lag spikes because of the amount of glass panes being placed and like removed.
Yeah, both Blue and Riley have gone offline, so I think they must have lost internet or power. Hopefully only internet, but could as well easily have been power too. You never know. Life
Yeah,
is
I've
like a
heard
roulette.
there's like a big winter storm coming with our area.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Hopefully
what? I
they're
forget
able
how
to
much
do that.
money I wasted on this stupid rank.
I feel that exact same way about ranks from old servers I used to play on. Like, I spent like £250 once on a rank on a server that ended up dying in 1 year because of the EULA. It was a pay-to-win server. I'd paid to win, and then
I have
No way, I know a server like that.
Dang it.
I've never once bought a rank of half anything. I've had ranks given to me.
Oh,
Oh,
this is-
nice.
Wait, it dismounted me off my
that
pig.
way.
What?
It's over. The game is over. I won.
The game? No, like the and the, okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think I get how. Okay.
It's
Hello, hello.
I got you, Dan.
I'm
Oh,
trying to set up my stream to make sure it was ugly.
The
Hello.
holiday, man. Anyway, my bad.
Yeah.
My-
Ah, no, the good one. We have history. The good one.
Uh.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you get, Evan.
Yeah,
That's kind of fair for getting me, because I was.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
There we go.
Oh no, you don't have any mystery boxes. What shall I do?
What shall you do,
There
baby?
we go. PvP. Goddess. Let's go.
Yeah, what shall you do?
I swear, I claimed like
White tea.
100 like a month ago. So
What?
that's exactly
I didn't even
what
hit the.
There's an arcade
I hit that.
game
I think
really-
that.
There's an arcade
Go.
game I really like that is so it's zombies. It's so if
Oh
you
yeah.
ever heard it's so it's sort of like a survival. You have to try to
We have too many players for zombies.
yeah, it's only 4.
Like zombies is 4-player.
Yeah.
We have like 7.
Yeah. That whole yeah. it's unfortunate.
Oh wait. Oh, we're starting a game. Okay.
Yeah, the reason.
Mm,
Automatically
what's-
activated. Santa says.
Oh wait. Caps lock.
What is this one? Oh yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna tap
Flex
out.
menu on Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me all you, Santa.
There we go.
Chicken tender sub.
What? Chicken tenders. Oh wait. Oh, I'm just being okay.
What the heck? I literally threw about 10 diamonds at someone and it only just registered.
There we go. Finally.
Give Rudolph
Take the,
his red
take
nose.
the red nose, Rudolph.
Take it. Take it.
Yeah, that's right. Get your nose red.
Why does he look so skinny?
Hi, Bo. Oh no, Blue. Sorry, not Blue. Not Bo. My bad.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back. Did you lose internet?
We
Hello?
can't hear you, by the way, if you are talking.
Hello.
Probably had to restart or something, so it's just time to fix
Yeah,
audio.
man.
Oh god, there's so many
This
players. You
channel's
don't...
so big.
Okay, it looks like the internet's back now.
Welcome back. Hi, Blue.
Hey.
Hello.
We're in the middle of we're in a Santa
Yeah.
Says game where you have to do but once the game's over you'll get invited
Where's
back.
Santa's hat?
It's fine. Everything, like our whole stuff went out, so
Was
we're
it
all
power
coming back.
entirely?
No, not the power, just all of the internet.
I'm saying.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. And now I am.
Oh my god,
you.
she's
There
so
was-
loud.
would have stopped my. There was start my stream. It took so literally. I had to. Yeah, the software kept on crashing, so I had to keep on restarting. So that's why I was deafened for a long time.
Why did everyone start running to the other side of the...
Why do they give you milk when like that doesn't help?
It's to
Like,
confuse you, it's to
like
make the game harder.
I'm on fire. I'll just drink some milk.
There you go. Yeah.
Wait, what? How did I finish the game? I didn't spin.
I don't... throw the coal from your inventory.
I don't have coal. Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
So I am streaming now, Blue. I was over starting.
I lost power, so it doesn't matter. Or I lost internet.
Dan didn't know who to
I
target while
lost
you were
a
gone.
chicken tender sub. Who is
be
this
fair,
man? Who
I
is
wouldn't
this
like
man?
to
That is an
What,
incredible
man?
name.
What is that
I
name?
eat
What did I?
Chicken tender sub, bro. Okay. Alright.
Right. Well, that's now that game's over. We can we'll wait for you to load up, Blue, and then we'll.
I'm getting it. I had to re-log all of it, so give me just a second.
What day is it today?
All good. It's the
We could do
18th.
some build
The
battles.
18th, it's drive-in day.
It's the 17th.
It's Christmas.
Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, it's not
Today is
midnight.
Christmas.
This is
It's
how
17th.
this is how skewed off my entire sleep schedule
The
is. I
servers
thought it
are
was-
down. Failed to log in. The authentication
Weird.
servers are down for me.
Oh, not this again. No.
I'm gonna
Sounds like
reload
mine.
again. Third time.
Um,
Let's go.
I see. I'm so out of it that I literally thought it was already midnight. Like I assumed it was midnight, and then it was the 18th.
You have
because of
another
that.
hour to go, sir.
Hey, we sure do.
I know your time zone.
You know my time.
I know your
zone.
time zone better than I know the other American time zone.
I don't
my
doubt
time
it for a
zone. Blue,
second.
what time is it?
That's
You
2
know-
hours ahead. I know that.
Blue,
You
what
know,
time is it
that's-
for me right now then?
Steel and I are in the same time zone, I believe.
Wait, what time?
Blue.
is it?
Dan,
Are
is
you on
it?
PST?
No.
Oh, I thought you were in Cali for some reason.
What?
Dan, is it 9 a.m. for you?
I don't know why I
What
thought
time?
that.
You are
I'm in Oklahoma.
1 hour off.
Oh, okay.
Thinking of
Oklahoma.
the time without.
So you're 11 hours ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I'll get it next time. I used to be able to memorize the entire Australian thing. The only times I was ever thrown off by it was like whenever they have like daylight savings, because we have our daylight savings and they have theirs, but it's at different times. Like it isn't like the same week. So and it's also by a different amount of hours too. So it could be anywhere between 12 hours and 10 hours difference. So
Yeah.
that was always tricky to remember.
Ooh, we should play Sky. We should play Sky Wars. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I really like my favorite moments on Sky Wars is when the enemy player starts flying around the map.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Are we just still waiting on Blue to come back, or?
Oh, start without me? I had to restart it all, and that's a solid 8 minutes with my computer.
OMG, is that Hero?
So bad.
Why is someone in a South Oh, never mind. It was a Pepsi logo. I thought it was
Hello,
a South
Lloyd, I see
African
you.
flag. Why am I so dumb?
No.
Oh, my life.
Riley, you
Yeah.
should make me some lunch.
She's like, no.
They're getting ready to go, so.
Out.
It's a Pokemon Go event today in the community, and it's like a big one. So they're like
Yeah,
super excited to go.
That's what we're doing later. We don't.
Oh
need
yeah,
to go out
you're on
anymore.
day 2, aren't you? We're on
Yep.
Saturdays. You guys are on Sundays. It's a
Yep.
2-day event, so we're gonna only catch like the last hour of it, but it'll still be fun.
Oh ho ho! I'm wearing Santa's
Ho
hat
ho
now.
ho! Merry Christmas!
Ho ho ho! Happy
decapitated.
targeting.
Evan,
Why is this not loaded yet? Oh my goodness. I clicked start like 8 minutes ago.
There we go, first place.
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
if stream, if I don't talk that much, it's because I don't know what to say. Really, I don't know.
I'm blind.
That's why I don't stream. There's way too much pressure.
Oh.
How they're so effective, you can't even
Oh
fight
my
back.
god.
I was.
Yeah.
You know what? I just felt like I died.
Where's the software?
I died first in that one. I could not avoid those
Aw,
zombies
dang it.
for the life of me.
So hard to serve.
You wanna know? what's funny? You wanna know what's hey Blue? You wanna know what's easier than streaming?
Rivers.
Not streaming?
Not streaming and only recording.
Sleeping? Is that
That is
easier than
true.
streaming?
That is true. It is easier for me.
People with sleeping
Okay.
disorders would like to have a work.
What's your intro Dan when you stream?
I don't. I usually just let the intro music play.
Well,
but-
anybody who is colorblind is going to struggle with that round.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, they could scroll
Yeah,
through it.
mate.
Wait, how did I?
Don't stand
how
on
did
the
I-
ice.
How did I come first in that last one?
That's you.
Oh.
Eat mushrooms. Give me that.
I mean, that stew.
Ew.
Sorry.
Don't
Yeah,
ever
man.
do that again.
It's just your reaction. Maybe I will do it again.
Oh my gosh. I just saw Jake had posted on Macedon the warning he got. He literally got told his link was unsafe for Macedon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Second
earlier. That's what
place.
I clicked on my own link that I had pasted, and it gave me that exact same message. It's crazy.
Elon
Isn't it?
needs to chill.
I put out a tweet saying like, "Hey, I've removed those links from my thing because I don't want my account to be removed." And I said, "So much for free speech."
I
Free
just
speech
changed
for
to
thee,
recording.
Free speech for me, not for thee.
I'm allowed to say
Dan-
whatever I want.
Dan
not
Rather
you.
said it best.
I literally I'm just literally just recording this because it's easier. Because then I can easily edit out the bits.
I'm gonna cuss on
Do
my
your
tweet,
intro.
too.
I've already done it. I was definitely for it. I always
Can you
definitely
handle a
like doing
cuss word, Evan?
it. I
Never.
can.
No.
Yeah, of course I can.
I can.
If you saw my if you saw my other channel that I play, yeah,
This is
there'd
my
be a lot of
main
cussing.
game. I do not play Bed Wars ever. This is my only.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't mind at
What?
all. It's all good in the
Oh
hood.
wow!
Fresh.
Someone in
All good
in
in the
an
hood.
Dan,
You know,
did you
there's-
just?
Remember Dan. Dusty is recording.
Mhm.
And we've
Oh,
got-
that's
and-
right.
Usually more players.
Hmm. Why is there
I
a
saw
Mexican
woman.
dream?
Look at chat.
What? Why is dream? Why is Mexican
Hypixel
dream
randoms are
Christmas
just
hat here?
completely unhinged.
Wow! Look, someone's in a Mexican dream skin because that's original.
That's. But it has a Christmas hat.
Boomy.
It is original, Boomy.
Well, in that case.
The hard thing about
Okay.
Macedon is you can't
It
just
is
search
not.
someone by name. You have to search someone by their whole address.
Yeah,
So
I
hard.
don't.
Okay,
I don't
wait,
like Mastodon. I think it's way too complicated. I know some people have said it's easy, but I don't really
Sadly,
agree.
it's where everyone
Okay.
went, though. Or at
But
least
see,
everybody
it's-
I know.
But see, like, there's so many people who either haven't moved or have gone to other alternatives from Mastodon. So it's like there's not really a good.
Shouldn't
there's
make
no
our
good
own.
ending.
You guys are big brain enough. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's make a skate. Let's make a skate social
Prioritize
media.
creepers since they're the only ones that can hurt the
The
villager.
the thing that sucks is like I know that some people say decentralized like platforms are better, and in a way, in terms of longevity, they are. But centralized stuff is also amazing because it means you get to experience what the entire world is saying at once and be connected. Like Twitter was really good for that. Like yes, they were centralized, which means they were if something went wrong, the entire thing would go down. But at least when Twitter went down, like at least when Twitter was up, you could see what the entire world was posting about and what was trending, but also still stay connected with your friends. So you had a really nice balance. So it's like Mastodon is great, but there's so many different sub forums and like different places to go that it's just you can never really stay fully connected with the world at a given time.
You only
which I don't
stay
like.
really connected with those in your
Oh, there's a
server.
golem. There's a golem. There's a golem.
and that could be
Sorry,
anywhere
we'll
from-
stop talking about it. You guys are literally trying to play Sorry Steel.
Yeah. There's a golem. Get the
I'm
golem.
just talking while
Golems
playing.
are absolute menaces. Focus on them.
He's targeting me. What? I didn't do anything. I didn't kiss your iron wife. I promised.
Aaron White.
I did.
What is?
Well,
Can I get?
Evan, what did we say about kissing their wives?
the iron golem was chasing me as if I had, and I was trying to tell him I didn't. I would never do that.
You probably did then. What did we speak about? Evan? What did we say about kissing their wives?
They only
What
do it
did
on
we say?
Fridays.
There you go.
How many wives do you have?
5.
Golden.
That's an odd number. I would suggest one more.
Okay, 6. I was lying.
That because if you have 5, one person's always going to be
Wow,
by
Evan,
themselves.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that
completely
I just love how much we overthink that entire thing. But it's
I'm
the
just
most unique
weird.
thing. I
Literally
know.
just so weird.
I like it. Though.
We
It's
love
funny.
you for it, Blue, and you notice.
Riley was talking the other day. She's like, we
Okay,
want.
charge creeper. Like,
She's like, we want 3 kids, and I'm like, no, it's 2 or 4. Because think about if you go to Disneyland, now you got to ride on rides. 1 kid's gonna have to ride all by themselves.
Yeah, exactly. See,
2
you're
or
thinking
4.
ahead.
How about 2?
You've planned.
I like the number 2.
You've planned the kids more than they have.
We got Ryla and Juno. That's all we need.
My
Nope,
my
iron
plan is to never have kids.
That's an excellent plan too. I'm down for them to never do that too.
You have to ever be a
Kids are
grandma.
the worst.
But then you'll never be a grandma.
That's okay. I'm good.
I don't think Blue Mind's not having that
I
label.
don't feel like I'd be a normal grandma anyway. I'd be like, come, you can skateboard in my house. Where their mom and dad are like, no.
Probably.
You'll be a
Like,
very
grandma will
gay
build you a
grandma.
ramp.
I can
You'll
imagine.
be a
See, you
very-
know what?
There's
Blue,
places,
you'll
there's
be a
places.
very
I can
gay
imagine-
grandma.
Listen to Stu.
I could imagine. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, we have a
Abby.
charge creeper.
I can imagine Riley being a very strict mom. I don't know why. Not in like a bad way, but
They
you
would
know
come
what I mean,
over to
like-
my house and say, Blue, mom's mean. She wouldn't let me eat spaghetti for breakfast. And I'd say, come here. Blue
I
will
don't
make
just-
you spaghetti.
I don't just have spaghetti. I have spaghetti letters.
Spaghetti tacos. Good old iCarly days.
Damn, that's a good stuff. Yeah, Blue.
Like your mom
feel
will
like-
have soda in the morning. Come here.
I have soda in my hands.
I'd be that grandma.
What is a soda?
Yeah.
Charge creeper.
Blue, you'd
Be
be
like,
a very
"Shh,
gay
mom's gonna
grandma.
let you watch. Grandma's gonna let you watch a scary movie, but don't
See-
tell mom. And I'm gonna send you home so you can have your nightmares at home, but don't tell
It's
mom.
interesting, like in my dynamic, it's like there are some things that my grandma is very lenient on that my mother wouldn't have been when I was growing up, but then there were things my mother was lenient on that my grandma would never have been. It's interesting how they had their own things that they were against, or like they would say yes to, but it was often like flipped around. The things my mother would have said no to, my grandma would be like, "What's the problem?" And then there are some things my mother would say yes to, and my grandma would be like, "That's why I would not do that." You know, it's interesting how there's different. They agree on some stuff, but then there's also interesting how they have conflicting ideas on others. I always find parenting fascinating. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
Oh, 2 golems.
Yeah. But Blue, you'd be a very gay, and not strict grandma. That's what I would think you'd be, Blue. Am I correct?
I would not be very strict. And I didn't have to be strict with Riley though. She's such a good kid. Sadly, she didn't get in trouble like I did. I was always in trouble.
Blue, your mom would be like, Kimber,
Yeah. Oh,
what
big
did
time.
you do? What
I
did
spent
you do?
half of my
this
life in
time?
the corner because that was my punishment. In the corner. Any of you guys have that? Anyone? Like, or is that just my generation thing?
I didn't have the corner. I had the naughty step.
Have you
That's
ever
the
heard
thing.
of it though? Has anyone ever heard of having to stand in the corner?
Yeah.
Literally, I
I've heard of
lived
it.
I
half my
never
life.
really got grounded. It was just literally I don't get to be on the computer at home if I'm.
Well, that's
I-
worse than being grounded, I think.
See, I very rarely got in trouble, but when I did, and this was mostly when I was really young, like we're talking like 4 or 5 years old, I'd sit on the naughty step. It was basically the bottom
The
stair of
naughty
the stair. It was basically the bottom stair of the staircase. I'm not kidding. That was my punishment, the naughty step.
I had to stand in the corner, and when we moved from my childhood house, my mom actually cried because, like everyone measures their kid on the wall. Like you'll measure that and put like, oh, October 3rd, 1994. That way you can measure their height. Well, I had tear stains that went up the wall as I got older.
That's
From being-
amazing.
Being in the corner so much.
That's both really sad, but also kind of amazing.
Really
Was she
funny.
Blue, was she just like
We have
Blue, was
pictures
she-
of it.
Blue? Was she just like Kimber?
Oh, I was always in trouble. Kimberly, I would get my full name.
Kimberly.
I don't
No, we-
see. I don't
We
don't
just-
already know. Like I was never
Just call
very.
you
Charge
Blue.
creepers. 2 charge creepers.
I think the reason I never really acted out because I've always had very good communication with my mother, so there was never anything that I got myself in trouble for or anything. I've been in trouble like a few times, but like I was definitely more in trouble when I was like 5 or 6 than I was when I as a teenager. I can confidently
Evan,
say.
I
how
wanna
much,
hear
how much
Schultz.
gold do you have? Because you know you can upgrade your armor.
I want to hear Schultz's
2,500.
bad stories of being a kid.
How many? How much?
2,500.
I
Yeah,
was
go to the
not
trader.
really. I was pretty nice.
I believe it. You are the good one.
You were the good one to your parents.
When I was younger, I was a good one. Yeah, I've become more chaotic over the years.
Oh, I definitely believe that one.
I got better as I aged.
I think we all did. Like, but see,
I was really bad as a little kid.
I feel like what I've noticed is that the people who are really badly behaved as like toddlers or like they seem to mature the quickest and don't seem to be in as much trouble when they're old. Well, it's not all, but like some. And then there are those who aren't really that in trouble that much when they're really young, but then as they get older, they kind of get into more trouble, and then it kind of evens out, and they find themselves in less. I think every child has a different trajectory and kind of how their behavior improves or worsens. Like I said, for me, I used to get in trouble quite a lot when I was really young, like 4, 5, 6 years old. So I'd be on the naughty step, and then again, like that just never happened from I'd say like 7 or 8 years old and
Evan,
beyond.
you know you were just on the naughty step last week. Come on.
Sorry, like I've heard about like all these parents like being strict. Like I thought at times my parents were strict, but I heard about like the people who had stricter parents, and I'm really just happy my parents largely just let me they never went out of their way to like really be strict, like really limit what I can have, how much fun I can have. Like
I was just naughty.
Like,
that was my problem.
I'm really happy that I was largely they just largely let me be loose. Like in some ways they didn't, but in some ways they did.
Well, does loose include filling your mom's shoes up with squeeze butter?
No.
See, I did that.
I
also used to hide frogs in my.
Was.
I also used to hide frogs in my mom's underwear drawer and in her makeup box. Like when I say I was a naughty kid, I was a naughty
You're
kid.
a bad child. I
would put like mud patties in the refrigerator and wrap them up like they were hamburgers.
I kind of wish though.
How many times did I get your family question? I actually didn't understand.
I was just always into trouble. I was just that kid. Part of it was ADHD. Like I just needed to be channeled. Like I needed something to.
You just needed to do something, and often it just ended up being something that would annoy your parents. See, though,
just recent chaos.
I don't know what it is about
I wanted our hot tub colored once, so I put in a whole bunch of my mom's fabric dye.
Oh my god.
Which was blue, and so it turned the entire hot tub blue. Not just the water, everything. And I went in it. So guess what I turned?
Blue.
Wow.
For like 3 weeks, I was blue. And it was at Christmas time, and we had family pictures.
Oh, that's
now
incredible.
do you see my level?
Stay true to your name.
See, though, like, this is very kind of
stayed true to the name Blue for years.
I also cut my mom's hair in the night once because I thought I was gonna be a good chick. And I wanted to surprise her with a really nice haircut.
You know what's funny though is like
Are we okay with this being recorded or?
Of course. Yeah, my mom would laugh. My mom she's passed away, but she would laugh along with me.
I feel like
I used to put frogs in her car too, so they'd shock her at work. Oh my god.
From what I could tell though, like it sounds like although you did those bad things, it doesn't sound like you ever really did to ever like hurt or like anger anybody. It sounded like you
it was just more like me being
like careless. See though, like I know this sounds weird,
the
but, like,
shoe thing was bad. That's the day my mom put me in my room and said, "I'm putting you here so I do not kill you," literally. Because those were what I guess they're called bass shoes, which back in the day they were like super expensive, and I ruined them filling them up with butter.
Oh man!
I thought it'd be really funny to put your foot in butter.
But back in the day when that actually like happened, like all this stuff, like we're laughing about it today, right? But was it funny then, or?
No, but it was funny like a few years later. Like my parents have tons of stories to tell about me. I was quite the entertainment in all their friend groups.
You know, this is the thing though. I've kind of always wondered is like, I mean, I've never really I never did things like that when I was younger, but I kind of think like there is a weird part of me that's like I kind of wish I was a bit more, but I just don't have. I never had that stuff in me. I never wanted to do this thing, and I think I always put too much thought into it. Like I didn't.
I was
it
just
would never.
bored. That was my part.
See,
But the big thing, like with my mom, like I largely was a well-behaved kid, but there was one big exception. And just my mom seemed to be very, very like paranoid about like violence, but most specifically like violence in video games. Like she didn't want me to even play like any sort of game that's like violent. Her big thing was guns, but like even a game like this would be like she'd be like that would be on the edge of what she would allow me to do, but largely like it's like for a while she was strict about that, but as soon as like I joined as soon as I joined that community that we were in before Skade, that was like, and like as soon as I got into Minecraft, she basically like just like, okay,
like calm down on it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Kimber, you were chaotic child.
Sorry, Schultze's been trying to ask something. What, Schultze?
My Minecraft keeps freezing up, and I can't figure out what's going on with my mic. It's.
Can somebody help Schultze?
Could you make which version are you using, Schultze, for Hypixel?
He's using Windows XP.
Hang on, no, actually, seriously.
I'm on 19.2.
Oh,
you gotta go down.
I would suggest, Schultze. I was gonna say I would suggest for Hypixel use 1.8.9 because then that way you'll have a strong. It just works better with Hypixel because they're a 1.8 server. That might help it. Yes.
You didn't joke at my Windows.
This is literally
I wanted to help Schultze. That's why.
Playing Hypixel on 1.89, and I played on other versions, and it's been fine for me.
You know what? I think that's a good point though about like the being bored part though, Blue. I think I was very lucky. I was never really bored because I had consoles, I had a computer, I had a lot of stuff.
I grew up in the 1920s, right? We had flappers, Prohibition.
I was the Great Depression.
It was fantastic. I worked as a newsboy. I would go get your papers. Not really. I just saw it in a movie
Sure,
once.
the Great Depression was fantastic.
I think honestly,
it was so fun.
So I think a lot of it too. I think acting out like that though. I think it's kind of. I think a lot of it does just have to depend
It really
on like,
was.
what you've got.
Okay, 4th grade is when one of my teachers said, "Oh my, you have to get her in band and get her on drums. It will curb a lot of the behaviors." That and Ritalin, but it worked. Drumming really did smooth. Like a lot of drummers have pretty significant ADHD.
That makes sense. Because I was gonna say like I think too it also just kind of depends like what you're dealing with too. Like for me, I don't think I have. If I you're annoying. If I had ADHD, I definitely don't have it to the same level that you have it or had it. So it's like I don't think it's why like for me growing up I would never really do those things because I was always stimulated with things. I never like in your case you do those things not necessarily because you wanted to hurt anybody, but again you're just so bored you just wanted to do something. You thought, oh, I have an idea. You just do the first thing that comes to mind that might entertain you. I'm going to put butter in my mother's shoes. Now for me it's like that thought might come across as like wouldn't it be really funny if I did this, but I'm like I'm not going to go through with that though because that would be really annoying.
I wanted to see what it felt like if I squished my toes in butter. That's how the thought came to start with. But I didn't want to mess up my shoes. So you made all
this stuff like would have seemed just like bonkers to me as a kid, and even still is today.
We should have Blue story time one day where it's like an hour of me nothing telling you guys about stories.
I
feel like most of you know a lot of them. You guys want to fell off the water slide at the water park, right?
Hey, Blue, can we set that up for next week?
I don't know. Someday when we're bored, we have nothing to do.
I think that like, see for me, I'll tell you though, like when I used to go to primary school.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
which would have
Sorry,
been
I'm a little extra today.
I can tell.
I'm
Which would have
getting
been
over being sick.
which would have been elementary school in the UK. I actually did act out quite a bit there. I remember like one time I was in a so we were queuing up to go into the cafeteria, and there was these two kids in front of me. And I was really jealous of their friendship because I was like, I really wanted to be friends with one of them. But
Oh my God, remember this.
I did not like his friend at all. I thought he was annoying, and he was mean to me. So they were both so they were both laughing at each other. But they were like stood facing each other, and they'd kind of broken off of the queue, so they were stood facing each other. And so I was really annoyed by them constantly talking, just like and laughing. So I put my hands behind both of their heads and I bonked them together.
That's like that time me and my friend threw slime on the principal's head and during an assembly.
That's amazing.
And her wig fell off, and then she slipped and fell, and then an ambulance had to come, and I got suspended.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You heard that story? I
For a
told that
second, I thought
story.
that was made up. And I was
I have
like,
never heard that
it
story
really
in my
happened.
life.
It wasn't my fault. It was my.
So you had to
I've
literally,
never
like,
heard that story in my life.
We all know.
It was one of those like shooter thing. Like you could shoot the slime. It was the same thing we were playing with in Toys R Us when we got banned. Remember it?
So I just hit them in the head and they literally fell over. And
Well, her wig came off and nobody knew she wore a wig, so that, of course, made the whole auditorium go, oh my gosh. And then she got embarrassed and slid back and she slid on the thing. She was fine. She was just really embarrassed. But me and my friend Charlotte got suspended.
Psychotic.
Did
I
she
thought
come-
my
I know, but
story.
it really wasn't my fault. I was just sitting there. I'm not the one that did
I don't have
it.
stories like that. I was just
I'm not the one that did it. I was just part of it. But it's the same slime gun that got us banned from Toys R Us, if you know that story.
Nice. I think that's.
You remember that story,
honestly,
right?
Oh yes, you. I
My
remember you
picture
said.
was on the story.
Honestly, I feel like I feel like
Not a
that
bad
puts the story of you doing that to your principal puts my story about bonking two kids' heads to shame. I thought that was bad. I was 5 when I did that. I just didn't like what they were doing.
But Blue, when you got in trouble for doing that, did that ever get the thought in your head that, oh, that was stupid, I'm never gonna do that again?
I didn't totally get in trouble because my friend dialed the phone when we had to call our moms. And she dialed her mom, and her mom covered and ended up taking us to Disney 3 days in a row.
You never thought, oh my god.
My parents
that was
did
so
find out about it later, though.
Yeah, but you never.
I felt horrible. My friend had no conscience. I did. I felt horrible.
But
like I was crying. I was literally crying.
If that happened to me, I would be scarred for life.
I was really upset. But her mom was like, whatever. Like she had that mom. You guys know the moms that are like not responsible.
They don't care at all.
They don't care. My mom very much cared.
Like,
but yeah, I got a 2-week suspension over that.
Wow. I don't really know.
And then my parents said I was not allowed to play with Carla anymore. Like they literally forbid me to ever even talk to her. And at the time I was so mad because she was like my only friend. I'm autistic. I don't have a lot of friends. And here's this one girl that was really fun. And yeah, but after the Toys R Us incident, we got banned for the same slime guns. And then the principal thing, I was never allowed to talk to her again. Funny now though, she's a mom and she's a realtor.
See, I don't know what my punishment was back then. I don't remember. I don't know if my mother even found out. I don't know if like because I mean, I remember we were like really young. I was like 5 years old, and they were both 4.
Oh, I was 12.
Yeah, and I don't remember like if I know they were hurt, but I don't think it was that bad. I think they just they were in pain. They cried from the force of both their heads.
You're so
I put my hand. Yeah, I just said I put my hand behind both of their heads and bonked them together.
You're like
literally.
bam, like Three Stooges.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
and yeah, literally. And I think that I think I was sent to the headmaster's, or sorry, the headmistress's office, and I was in trouble. But I don't think I ever
principal or something.
No, we don't really have principals here. It's more just headmasters or headmistresses, and then you just
that's
have
what we like call a principal. I think it's kind of the same.
Yeah, so we don't really have principals. They're just called headmasters. So you go to the headmaster's office or the headmistresses, and my headmistress.
Were they okay? Because my principal was just fine. She was just really embarrassed.
Oh no, they were fine in the end. It just hurt. Obviously they were just crying because it hurt. And again, they were really young, so it's like they're just gonna cry over anything. And I felt bad about it, but they were really annoying me, and they would rub it in that I couldn't be their friend because they would not allow me.
So
into
they
their
were bullying you.
They I wouldn't say they were bullying me. They were just kind of like they used to really have a lot of fun, and then whenever they saw me and they could tell I really wanted to join in with them, they would just kind of just turn
Be like,
their back.
"Hi, Evan, we're having a lot of fun."
The joke's on them though, because the joke to be honest though, it was actually mostly one of the boys in that group of two. The joke's on them because he ended up moving to a different school, and then I became best friends with the one that he was really close with. And we actually
became your friend even after you assaulted him?
Yeah, and I turned it around, and I actually got people to join us. Like, anybody who wanted to be our friend, I wasn't like, no.
You guys should be called knuckleheads. That'd be kind of funny.
I actually had quite a lot of friends in in primary school, which would have been elementary school for the US. It was just having such a bad effect on me.
Okay,
that
quick interruption.
I couldn't
Look
stay,
at the
so.
top players. I think I'm carrying this game.
Probably.
Maybe.
Speaking of, I have to go. I've got 2 people waiting on me to go. So we're only gonna catch the last hour, but yeah, I'm excited. But I will see you guys later, and Lloyd, me, you, and then we'll have to get in a call and come up with dates and what plugins and all that we want to use for this UHC. So just let me know when is a good. Yeah, it probably won't be this weekend because he's here for the weekend, so probably next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Easier. When he's at his own computer.
Hey, our traders.
Stories are more worse than mine.
I'll be right back.
Alright guys, well I'm heading out, so bye guys, thanks for being here, this was fun.
Knucklehead.
Bye.
Bye, Blue.
Bye.
Bye knuckleheads.
305? Wow. Okay.
Blue is a
Alright.
Evan,
Are
you
we
are a
still playing?
knucklehead. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing something quickly.
I feel
wanted
like
to
this
check
is
something
probably a
out.
good place to end my video.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
mine's too.
Probably.
Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit here. It's some Hypixel games with Skade. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see my next content, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out.